Hi guys, welcome to our channel Brainy Planet. Today we are going to discuss a very tasty topic. Ask any seasoned traveler about their most memorable experiences, and you will likely hear more than a few stories about incredible foods that they have tasted in different parts of the world. While traveling may be mainly about seeing new places, food is often at the very center of it. Culinary experiences allow us to connect with the local culture in a deeply immersive way. Much can be learned about customs, history and traditions through the types of food and spices that are used. Okay guys, now let's explore the top 10 favorite foods in the world and the reasons why they are so popular. Number 10, Cupcake. A cupcake is a tiny cake that is baked in a thin paper mold or an aluminum cup. One cupcake should typically serve one person. The first mention of a cupcake can be traced back to a 1796 cookbook called American Cookery, written by Amelia Simmons. Her recipe stated that a cake is to be baked in small cups. The term cupcake has first been used in 1828 in Eliza Leslie's Receipts cookbook. Over the years, cupcakes have become a huge industry, and the name cupcake is now given to any small cake that is about the size of a cup. Their popularity is probably owed to the fact that they bake much quicker than larger cookies. Chocolate and vanilla are still the classic flavors, while new ones such as raspberry meringue and espresso fudge can also be found in numerous bakeries and cupcake shops around the world. Number 9, Croissant. These flaky, golden-colored, crescent-shaped pastries are best made with pure butter and a slightly sweet yeast dough. If made properly, the yellow-white interior should be just the slightest bit elastic when pulled from the center, ready to be covered with a pat of butter or some fresh jam. Experts agree that the croissant was heavily influenced by Australian kipfels. This pastry originated in 1683 as the celebration of the Australian victory over the Ottoman Empire, its shape supposedly mimicking the crescent moon found on the Turkish flag. Number 8, Tofu. Tofu is a unique vegan product, similar to cheese in texture, and made out of coagulated soy milk. The process of coagulation separates the curd from the whey, which results in the formation of protein-packed soy curds which are stored in containers to retain a rectangular shape, making it readily available for further use. Most tofu varieties are created by the process of coagulation, but might differ in how they are stored and drained, which affects the texture of the final product. The primary distinction is made between firm and soft tofu, which are used according to their compositions and characteristics. Number 7, Maki. Maki, the tiny cakes made out of glutinous rice, are an important part of Japanese cuisine and culture. The preparation of maki starts with the time-consuming process of pounding boiled or steamed rice, usually the glutinous machigum variety, until it forms into a thick and homogeneous paste. Later it is rolled and shaped into small circular forms. Although its origins might be in China, maki has been associated with Japan for centuries. It initially appeared during the Yayoi period, when it was only enjoyed by the aristocracy, up until the Heian period, when it became a food that was commonly prepared and served during religious festivities, as people believed it brings fortune and health. Number 6, Cellophane Noodles. Also known as Chinese vermicelli and glass noodles, these thin noodles are made from water and starch extracted from mung beans, yams, cassava, or potato. They are characterized by their translucent appearance and extremely mild flavor. Cellophane noodles are often used in soups and stir-fries, but can also be served cold in salads. They tend to soften quickly when used in soups, while they remain al dente and soak up the flavors of other ingredients when used in stir-fries. The noodles are commonly flavored with vinegar, fish sauce, soy sauce, or chili oil. Apart from China, cellophane noodles are popular in numerous other countries such as Malaysia, Indonesia, the Philippines, Japan, Tibet, India, Pakistan, Korea, Vietnam, Thailand, and Hawaii. Number 5, Tacos. Tacos are the national dish of Mexico, dating back to the Mexican silver mines of the 18th century, when the word taco referred to gunpowder that was wrapped in a piece of paper and inserted into rocks. It was used to excavate the precious ore from mines and was au tacos de minero or miners' tacos. Today, the world is widely known to signify the leading street food and fast food item in Mexico: thin, flat griddle-baked tortillas topped with numerous fillings, folded and eaten without any utensils. Number 4. Ramen. Ramen is a noodle soup that first appeared in Japan in 1910, when Chinese cooks combined the noodles with a salty broth. These curly noodles were of bright yellow color and more elastic than the Japanese noodles prepared at the time. The dough was kneaded with a sodium carbonate-infused mineral water called kansui. In 1958, its name was derived from the pronunciation of the Chinese word lamian, and that same year, Nissin Foods produced the first ever instant version of noodles with a chicken-flavored broth called chicken ramen. Number 3. Burger. A quintessential American food, burger evolved from the German Deutsches, according to the New York Times food critic Mimi Sheridan. Its other name hamburger is a result of the fact that many German immigrants originally came from the port of Hamburg. Burger is a succulent dish consisting of, ideally, medium-rare seared beef patties tucked in fresh lightly toasted buns, accompanied by onion slices and ketchup or Dijon mustard. Of course, there is a variety of other condiments and vegetables such as salad greens and tomatoes, but they tend to turn the meat cold, according to Ms. Sheridan. Number 2. Sushi. Sushi is Japan's most famous culinary representative, typically made with rice and fillings which have been rolled inside a sheet of dry seaweed. However, the term sushi is actually an umbrella term covering a wide range of sub-varieties which can be made with a myriad of different ingredients and in as many forms and presentations. Although the dish has become wrongly synonymous with raw fish, the primary ingredient of every type of sushi is only vinegared rice. Originally, sushi was only a method of preserving fish first developed in Southeast Asia, but it reached Japan in the 8th century. Number 1. Pizza. The story of the invention of this everyday household name changes depending on how you define it. If you think a pizza is an oven-baked flatbread, its origins date back to the ancient Romans and Greeks, who baked flatbreads and then topped them with available, local spices and olive oil. But the pizza we all know today, made with tomato sauce, cheese, and numerous toppings, originated in Italy. It became popular in Naples in the 18th century as a cheap, nourishing food that was consumed mainly by peasants. The modern pizza as we know it today evolved from early Neapolitan flatbreads topped with lard, salt, and garlic. And that's all for today's guys. See you all in another good video.